You said, hello. You're not tuned into Not Evil Radio.
Not evil.
Episode 13, 14. What the fuck are we? What fucking episode is this, nigga? Yo, man.
Pull it up. What is it? Let me see.
I don't know. I think it's episode 13 or something. Yeah, you're tuned into Not Evil Radio. We are here. I have my close friends, I guess. Nile Villa, Apollo, Milo, and fucking Holden
Nice
right here.
Thanks for having us.
Yes, in the room.
Wow.
You know,
So,
we out here. I don't know shit. We just came here from a show that I did from someone I will not mention.
yeah, and it was I.
Yeah, we all know.
We all know it was I.
We all know who it is. Yeah. So anyway, this week a bunch of fucking shit happened this week. It is episode 13.
Did a lot of shit happen this week?
Yes, in hip hop anyway. I don't know if we should go straight into the hip hop. We should just.
Yeah,
What did you guys do?
Come on, let's do it.
What did you do
What happened this week?
No, what did you do this week?
What did I do
man?
this week?
Yeah.
I mean, I worked one day, that's fun. And then,
Did you smash all them? Okay.
Smash. It was a good time.
I'm gonna turn this off. Keep talking though. Yeah, what did you eat? Tell me the details, man. What did you eat?
Oh, you know what he ate.
Oh, shut the fuck up, Milo. Why are we gonna win those guys? God damn it. God
Ate a
damn
steak, bro.
it. He's
Good
gonna watch
steak.
this later back.
Of course, you got
Yeah. Steak?
That was some rib shit. It fell off the bone like really easy.
Ooh, I love that. Oh, that's the best, dude. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Let me tell you one thing. Baby back ribs at Sizzlers. It's straight up.
Been to Sizzlers.
Sizzler, yeah. I don't know. I just have one like right here
Can't say I've
next to
either.
Rob's. Personally, bro, just those baby back ribs for me are just like solid. Dude.
I'm a Red Robins kind of guy.
I
Yeah.
love baby back ribs.
Well, we have a resident vegetarian.
I
here, so-
love baby back ribs.
Yeah. Wait, when was the last time you ate baby back ribs, bro?
Bro, I haven't had meat in like 5 years.
Damn.
Well, what did you think the last time you had baby
Wow.
back ribs? Like, how did it feel?
It was I used to eat ribs a lot, bro. Ribs was my shit.
So yeah.
Ribs is everyone's shit, bro.
No, but for real though, those baby back
Yeah, but
ribs.
my dad used to make that shit all the time. So I used to do.
So I got my topics on my phone.
What's your topic?
You guys talk about some different.
Hot topic.
Hot topics. All right, hot topics of the week.
Oh, my phone's dead.
Is that where you get your band tees?
What?
Hot topic.
Always, dude. That's where I get every single shirt I've ever fucking worn.
Every article of clothing is from Hot Topic, bro. Every
Shirt
article
is
of
hot
clothing.
topic.
Reviews.
I know. All right, so I was about to say, did anyone listen to the Black Thought EP?
No.
And then I realized the room that I was.
He said lyricism is dead in hip hop. I think he's.
That's what Black Thought said.
Yeah, he's. Why?
You want him out of here?
No, he's dope, but it's not that serious.
No,
It's not that serious.
Yeah, I know. It's always crazy when people are just like, hip hop is dead.
No, it's not. There's a lot of shit that
Wow,
hip hop fans don't like, but it's not dead. Like rappers still be out there.
People like to proclaim that anything that is popular is dead.
True.
Or
Hip hop is
entertaining.
still like
Nothing ever dies.
Nothing ever dies. It
Everything
changes.
Yeah, it changes its form. It dies, bro. It dashes.
Wow. True wise words spoken from a wise man. Nile Villa, ladies and gentlemen.
Who is that?
I literally just asked you if you guys heard the Black Thought.
No, I haven't.
No.
That meant that I
No.
was gonna play it. In my language, that means I am about to play this music. We don't have to focus on it. I just want to put it on in the background. So, yeah.
I only like 2 songs.
Really? What do you like about them? What song do you like?
I don't really
seen him like the French Foreign Legion.
We played.
We're like a
Carry out
fucking
bizarre procedures
short.
and jean jackets and Jabbar Adidas. Black with local R&B was just a soul full of orthopedics. Me and my man twisting up some beef.
Yeah, Kanye would get us the fuck out of here immediately for sure.
Existence, man, listen, understand.
They'll take us down. We'll all go live in a bag.
How do you do? Go in, man. Think about it.
Tell us what's
Tell
it.
the story.
I heard murder ran this vast deserted land. Since back when Burning Man was blacks in Birmingham. Before the presidential election diversion scam. Matter of fact, before they clap Franz Ferdinand, you gossip on Jay and Beyonce or Kim and Kanye. But keep rising to the top, what my mind say. Picture my daughter drinking water with a sign. Say for color girl, I ain't talking Intozaki Shanye. Who said a Senegal, I was a king and general, rich and every resource, precious metal and mineral.
Wait, are we,
Before
this
the devil entered the land of
is this that Kanye album?
Yeah, we talk about the Kanye album.
I have not heard shit yet.
Think about it. Go ahead.
What's going on with? I really don't.
I have not heard nothing.
Listen to it.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
I'm out. Yeah, let's take the chance of a lawsuit. Just play
I'm
it for
not a
the fuck
Kanye
with it.
fan, no. I'm not a. We'll show you afterwards. I'm not really a Kanye fan, but you guys have obviously been hearing about what's
Bonus.
been going on, blah blah. And we purposely on this show have not been talking about that shit because everyone's been talking about that shit. But when someone influential releases an album, I feel like we just had to address it. I listen to it personally. I'm not a big Kanye fan. You guys know me. I don't listen to shit.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. I just kind of in passing someone talked about it. Like I knew that he was gonna drop that shit before he did all that shit. Yeah, so like I knew that it was gonna be dropping soon. I kind of just like overlooked that.
Yeah, me neither.
So yeah, I still have to listen to it, but at the same time, with all that being said, even with all that shit that happened before, it's like what are the odds that you pop off
but I better be a hotter summer, not for nothing. Yo, the cops get down, especially when it come to us.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? Okay, because look, you know what's crazy is because I always before you say what you're gonna say, I very much am aware of people doing things for this, not really the sake of doing it, but people doing things and knowing what they're doing. Like if you, I watched a Big Boy interview, just when the Kanye album came out, and it was a super genuine interview, and it was him. It was basically like Kanye literally said like all the hate from my opinions charged me. Like it made him like, you know what I mean? It made
super
him like,
being.
and that's crazy. No, like not a super being, but like, you know what I mean?
What is this
Like
motherfucker talking
he was
about?
no for real. We energized that dude. Like
It's energy.
he said it's energy exactly, and he was saying like whether positive or negative. Like he was like, yeah, I don't believe in positive or negative. Like whatever, man. There definitely is negative energy and positive energy. But anyway, like he was just like whatever it was, he took it and made it into music, and I was like, respect. Honestly, I was like, word, because I guess that whether or not he freaked out, and he talked about being like, I'm not bipolar myself, so I can't speak to anything like that, you know, but he spoke about the average person who doesn't have the outlet of the music. You know what I mean? Like he talked about what he did at TMZ.
Wait, what is this in regards to? What is he talking?
He wilded out on TMZ.
Yeah.
And like he went crazy, and people thought he was mad, talking about. They paraphrased him saying that he said that slavery was a choice. But wait,
The way Kanye often rants and goes on tangent, like, which, yeah. So he did that on on that TMZ episode. And the thing that people really took was the whole part where he was saying that he was basically saying in the sense that we've been slaves for so long, like black people have been slaves, that it sounds like a choice.
Oh, you said slavery.
Yeah, he was basically saying, yeah.
But
Wild.
fuck all that, right? Just thinking about he like later on, like in this interview later, in the grad, he was trying to say something at the time, but I like, fuck it, man. You definitely said something wrong. Like, I still don't know. I don't know if I trust you. But this Big Boy interview made me kind of like think like, damn, like he was talking about the average person who was bipolar who would freak out like that at the workplace or at school and not be accepted and not have an outlet. And I thought that was dope.
That stuff is real.
I thought that was very dope.
It's real. The only thing is kind of sucks is that like all that stuff is like, yo,
yeah, I know,
like,
right?
that's the only thing. That's the only thing. It's like, damn, bro. Like, yeah, you're right. Like, all this, like, I'm like, it's dope for talking about this, but you just had to add that fucking bullshit. Like,
Yeah, I know. And on top of that, like,
oh.
you saying how he doesn't believe in fucking like positive and negative energy and shit.
I don't know about that.
No, like if like just this thing in context though, if you say that you don't believe in positive and negative energy, what were you talking about the whole time that you were like on TMZ saying like, oh, you just gotta take this negative energy towards Trump and make it into positive. We just need to be positive. Like we need to love each other and shit. Like if you don't believe in
What are motherfuckers talking
But on
about?
another level, bipolar disorder might just be like, I'm not trying to call Kanye out and be like, yo, you're just saying that you're bipolar. Like, I'm definitely not seeing bipolar.
I just got some problems.
He's a Gemini, bro. He was born this, like, his birthday's on the 8th. Like, he's a Gemini, so those people are two different people. Because my brother's yeah, same type of way.
All over the place.
I don't know. I want to talk about something that interests you guys.
What happened this week?
What's going on in the world of...
How about what's going on in a couple weeks? World Cup.
I don't watch
Fuck, I watched maybe a handful of full soccer games. Otherwise, I've seen the first half and got bored. I played a lot of FIFA. I played a lot of FIFA.
You guys remember the first time? Have you guys ever been slide tackled?
No, like actually,
Slide tackled is fucking wrong.
I can honestly say I've never played an organized sport, a sport where there's a team aspect at all.
Have you been slide tackled?
I fucked with some ping pong. That's about it though.
You're slide tackled. You know, like
That shit looks gruesome, man. That shit looks
someone like
fucked.
slides in.
Yeah, I've been slide tackling. I've done it.
That's just embarrassing. I'm seriously, okay, I'm glad you basketball. I like that. That's some thorough shit. Basketball. Yeah, but you guys, I feel like the closest.
Whoever's slide tagging in basketball is fucking up a little bit.
Slide tackle in basketball is getting blocked.
I feel like the slide tackle in basketball. I feel like the slide tackle in basketball is when someone's running in your direction with the ball, like, or they're trying to go somewhere and you just stand your ground.
Yeah.
Like the only way you can
If people could,
foul, but it's not a foul. Yeah, exactly. Same with slide tackle is like you're tackling, you're getting the ball from them and you're tripping somebody back.
Yeah, exactly. There's still a lot of people like.
if people were slide tackling in basketball, then you make it way more interesting. That'd be so ridiculous.
Bunch of tall.
Yeah, they do. Seriously, there'd be a lot more injuries.
Yeah, man. I would have way
Like kind of like a hockey
I would
fights.
have way more fun.
That's the only part I enjoy about the shit.
Fights, bro. They don't
Exactly, dude. Exactly. It's all about the goons. It's all about the goons.
The goons of violence. I remember I watched, I think probably like 3 months here being in LA. I watched the LA Kings hockey games with Apollo and a bunch of our friends. And we were all underage, but somehow we still all drank. And, I don't know, I don't give a fuck. It's my shit, man. Fuck y'all. I was underage. Yo, but anyway, at the time, I'm always down. Like,
Here's come the police. You hear the sirens?
yeah, woo! Yeah.
They're on the way.
I'm not gonna say who. Yeah, okay, anyway.
No. We're already in deep. Let's go all the way. Name names, addresses, phone numbers, what kind of alcohol.
But anyway, that shit was crazy.
No. I think we should really go in deep about this.
I was with Apollo. I didn't really know Apollo at that time. We were just kind of getting to know each other. But that game was crazy because everything they did, they tried to stop me.
Which game?
It was LA Kings.
Hockey's underrated, man. That sounds so interesting,
It was
man.
like 5 years ago, but they were trying to stop fights in like every second. But like people were like homie would like, I've never seen anything like this because The craziest shit, the only crazy shit they play in Kenya is rugby. That's crazy shit.
Rugby is insane though. Rugby is a fucking crazy game.
But they don't smash. Like I saw in ice hockey, they were like, what? Like they were like smashing people in the wall. Like, fuck you. Like,
No.
like some of them.
Hockey's like the rudest sport. Like you're trying to make motherfuckers mad as fuck.
So hard, they would get smashed into the wall and they would just like spin.
Throw down. We'll throw down those gloves.
Just to experience that shit is like mosh pit mentality. That would be fun.
It's all about ramming your. It's using your body as a fucking like
At the same time, it's like
wrecking ball.
there's a whole ski ice skate.
That shit is insane, dude.
So you know, like learning to ice skate is one thing, and being able to like go really fast around a court, hitting shit with sticks is already one thing. But then it's like now you're intentionally like fighting people.
That's probably my favorite part about sports, because
Probably like
I am the least athletic, weak fucking dude.
Violence in hockey. I don't know none of the fucking rules except for the fact that you
Yeah,
can
I don't know
fuck
the rules
someone
either.
up and you won't get suspended. That's all that fucking matters.
Put in a box.
That shit is lit, bro. Like what
Little timeout.
Fuck a goal, bro. Who got knocked the fuck out? Like, that's what I want to see. I don't give a fuck about fight, bro. That shit was lit as fuck.
Well, you guys just lost all your hockey viewers right there.
No, I know.
Everyone that listens to hockey is tuned out.
Actually,
They're done with this now.
60% of our viewers are.
Hockey fans.
This is true, man. Shout out to Canada.
Ow!
No! Shout out to Canada. I have a Canadian viewership. I swear to God. Canada helped me. I've told you about this, right? I haven't told you guys about this.
No, we're in the dark here.
It's on the show.
Go ahead.
But I fucking got to 9. I don't know why this is important. But I got to 900 followers on Twitter because of Canada. What? I don't know. I posted on Twitter one day, and I was just young as shit trying to get followers, and I was like about to get 900 followers. I like maybe 50 to go, and I was just like, hashtag yo, like all you guys like yo, just try to get me to 900 followers, tell your friends. And these 2 Canadian dudes started just going ham. Just decided like all their friends and shit. Like,
Oh, thank God for
we got you,
Canada.
Frankie, we got you. And like, I don't know. And I was-
Wow.
we stayed up the whole
What
night.
a
We stayed up
story.
like-
What
No,
a
that story is shit, but like,
That is
but Canada
fucking
came
unreal.
through. And to this day, I still talk to them niggas on Twitter.
Yeah, to this day now I only recite the
Shout out to
Pledge of
Corey,
Allegiance
man.
of Canada.
Corey, man, you got me to 900.
Thank you, Corey. If you're listening to this,
Sorry,
Corey,
man.
we love you.
know-
Canadians are nice, bro.
We wouldn't be friends with.
This is a hell of nice.
That's a
That's my
stereotype.
point.
That's their
audacity.
stereotype, bro. That's not, isn't that ironic that like that's what people associated with them? Is that they're
Wait,
nice.
what did he say? Yo, what did he say? He said,
The audacity.
no, he said, if you rebuke me. Wait, so if you rebuke me. Sorry, never mind. Alright.
You lost
what
me.
else is there in life?
Jinkies just started working on the Pharaohs collaboration project. Yeah, that's a new thing that happened this week. A couple new Jinkies songs.
Yes,
Waiting for the next show, June
Summer's
14th.
coming up, man. We're about to do so many
Dude,
shows
it's
right
about to
now.
get fucking heavy.
If your viewership is fucking 5 people that watch this shit,
They're all from Canada.
we do shows.
All from Canada. They're all Canadian.
Yo, yeah, all you guys, man, like we do shows, man. Submit your music if you're an artist. We really appreciate local talent.
We really appreciate it.
Honestly,
We really appreciate it.
We really appreciate it.
I don't know why my homies clown me all day, but I love you, bro.
Send in your photos too. Like, let's get personal.
Not even 22nd of June is the next one. I don't know who's playing.
Yeah.
Jinkies might play if they behave.
Oh man.
Oh
man.
Hands on fire, bro.
Burning hands? What the fuck are you talking about?
David would have fucking.
Oh no, we were lighting it. Dude, this motherfucker was dressed as a mummy covered in toilet paper. He's asking to get lit on fire.
What
happened? We just kept
Calm the fuck down, man.
we just kept lighting David on fire during the last Not Evil show because he was covered in fucking toilet paper and he refused to take it
You know how
off.
much toilet paper I picked up, David? David, that's
David,
what's up your toilet paper.
it was all toilet paper and tape.
Pause, man. Get toilet paper out of here.
Get that shit out of here.
No more mummies.
He's like the.
Why did Lawrence dress up? What was Lawrence supposed to dress up?
He was supposed to be a rapper.
Yeah.
Oh, Lawrence.
So weak.
Lawrence,
Like,
you fucked up,
dude,
man.
No, Lawrence just straight up. Lawrence just straight up didn't fucking.
You sucked on that one. Everyone
Was he
else
supposed to
kinda-
look like everybody now?
Everyone else out.
He was like a normal person. Was
He
that
outdid.
what?
You got outdid, bro. I'm sorry. I love you, but
Because everyone's a fucking rapper now. So every person. What does a rapper look like, bro? Is that being?
They just wear normal clothes.
You had your.
Did you own that wig or did you buy that day?
You know I own that wig.
You own that wig?
I own that. That wig used to be perfect curls and everything. Now it's a fucking mess, dude.
love
Yeah, I
I
can't.
love it. I love the.
I bought it for like 10 bucks.
I love the way you did your makeup. You look like you know what's that chick called Betty Boop? Look at Betty Boop.
Betty Boop
With blonde hair and like fucked up makeup.
and no pants.
And no pants. I love her.
I just decided to not rock the
That was
pants.
beautiful. I love. I don't know.
Definitely
Pharaohs
got
used to step up.
Yeah, you also got some blonde wigs.
That
was tight.
on fire.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, just like we need to start lighting ourselves.
You
on
had the
fire.
mummy,
I love how
the
that's
prostitute, and then
You can't
Lawrence.
just be setting the bar for performance competition. You guys be.
That's where we're at, dude. That's where we're at.
Fire.
Performance is
That's
key.
like-
Performance is the best part, in my opinion.
I don't think we can. Yo,
I
when
can
I
just
say
see David accidentally getting caught on fire and it's just gonna go too far.
definitely,
The rest of it's gonna catch on fire.
it's
The ironic, the firefighter burns.
we have event insurance, so if you come to Not Evil, you can die.
Wait, like actually die.
Yeah.
You had to sign a waiver to get into the show as well as.
Smart. Quality
No,
paperwork. Who
we
set
have
that
to
up
say-
for you?
No one has to sign shit. Just know that if you die at Not Evil,
Not
we're
liable.
insured, so it's cool.
Yeah,
It's not cool.
yeah, it's all good.
Really dark. It's actually crazy because like I was kind of having a thought, not about Not Evil being this way.
Touch wood, no one dies.
Yeah, like,
Not yet.
but like I was thinking in terms of like, what if we actually get like really huge to the point where we had to throw like a big festival? Because like I had a coworker that has come back from a festival and like there's a lot of jobs that people don't think about that are on festival grounds. Like there are people that go just to pick trash up and they can go to the festival for free and shit. And there's EMTs and like that, like actual people doing drugs and shit. So like as a festival like organizer, you're probably thinking, especially if you have like a psychedelic like type of scene, you'd be probably thinking like, oh man, I hope no one like trips out too hard this time. I hope no one fucking dies. It's like what happens if like I'm sure I feel like
I had a homework.
You hope, but it
would
always
say
fucking
that in
happens.
the
There's
most
always that
morbid-
one person, you know what I mean?
I was just being morbid.
yeah, no, I mean I'm just like I was like not
Well, that's why we got the insurance for those fuckers.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. But they have insurance
I
for
get
that
you though,
shit.
like
But
I've
isn't that
definitely been to
trippy
one of
to
the
think about,
trippy,
like-
no, because definitely when I came to America and I first went to my first festival and you know, you know,
Exactly.
I went
Yeah,
to
yeah,
one
I
of
totally
those
know what
tents,
you
man.
meant.
I went to one of those tents, dude, because I was not having fun. I was not having a good time.
Damn.
And I lost my friends. You know, because I was confused and it was.
Yeah, that's
it was
like
a
the
large
least of it
area.
though. Like there's I'm like
You don't talk about
Like,
really
people
dying.
like
but
fucking, like,
I mean,
tweaking
like I
out.
find it cool. I'm saying I find it cool that those things exist. That one day we probably will have to create such things. But
Yeah.
like it's dope that those already exist as a template.
yeah, no,
I
I
keep
feel
using the word template.
I had that as a homework assignment.
Word of the day, Frankie Jax No Mad template.
All the shit that needs to go down at the festival was my homework assignment.
Exactly. Shout out to
Fucking insurance.
Alright, that's cool. Shout out to
Insurance.
Holy shit.
Oh, fuck.
Get out of here. What else happened? Push T Drake. I honestly don't
I
care.
haven't listened to that shit either, bro. It's out of
You didn't listen
That shit, man, was from.
Oh, yeah, I saw that on the interwebs.
Who is that? Wait, no. We don't care, but yo,
No, we
how
can't
trippy is
because
it? No.
she has hella influence, and people are gonna be like, "Oh, Trump's cool now." That's
Okay,
No one's gonna be like.
No one's gonna think Trump is cool
I don't think anyone-
because he met with
I don't
a
think-
celebrity
I don't think the
who
mass
made her money
people are gonna
doing
do that. But it would-
whatever the
They
fuck
already have
she
them in
does.
Pocket, bro. Fucking Kanye's already met with them. Like Kim doesn't fucking matter if Kim like Kanye's already doing it and her husband's doing it, bro.
I just think they're all bros, man. All I know
all are
is
bros.
Caitlyn Jenner fucking voted for Trump, bro. And she caught heat for that for a little bit. They're all boys, man. They're all boys.
They're all boys.
You know what I mean? I mean girls. They're all girls and boys.
They're all boys. She's both of them.
It's okay. You'll come back. You'll come back. Just talk again in another 5 minutes.
I'm out of the whole fucking
sit out for a
whole
second.
community flaming me right now.
Whole alphabet.
Yeah, no. I'm out of the whole alphabet going crazy, man. Oh shit. Yes.
So am I.
No, dude.
Resident Milo.
I don't know what else fucking happened. Come on, you guys don't have like some secret. This is nothing happened. You know what sucks? No, you guys.
Mac Miller released new music.
Oh, that's so fire. Mac Miller just released some new fire. He got Ariana Grande the fuck out of here, or at least she got him the fuck out of here. One of the two. But either way, Mac Miller's about to make some fire. So shout out to that.
Wow, dude. Yeah, Ariana, they really had him for a second.
Fuck Ariana Grande! Mac is back, bitches! It's the Mac that I've been waiting for, man. That last album was trash, and I'm glad you're back. I love you, Mac.
Oh my god. I saw him live.
Thank you very much. That was Frankie Jax No Mad.
Like 3, 4, 5 miles ago or some shit.
Really?
Yeah.
At Florida?
Yeah. I saw him live at one.
Dude, Carnival, yeah, I don't know what
I'm trying to, yeah,
let's just stay on
Shout
Mac
out.
Miller right now. Mac Miller, I'm sorry for that outburst, but for real, it's been a while since Mac Miller has released something very noteworthy. I'm a very big fan of Mac since the whole XXL shit. You know what I'm talking about, the whole generation, and I'm glad that we're making circular motion back to the real shit.
Back to the OG.
And realizing they can make their genuine music again.
People are starting to remember what music sounds like a little bit.
Yeah.
Everyone, there's little glimmers of it. You'll be like, oh shit, wow, this is actually. And then 3 songs like.
He definitely made that love song though. Like he made 3 songs. One of them was literally like one was a banger, one was the song that people like me are waiting for, and then one was the like one sad song. Sad love
All
song.
emotions.
Yeah. Yeah. I wish you guys knew about this thing you're talking about.
I was so happy about that match.
Not really sure who Mac Miller is.
Mac Miller.
Holden's way out of the way. I'm not gonna lie, I'm never a fan of Mac Miller.
You are a Mac Miller fan.
What do you think Mac Miller sounds like? What do you think Mac Miller looks like? Describe Mac Miller to me. Just imagine in your head.
Short white dude.
I don't know.
I just want to know what
Fuck
you
it
think.
is.
When you hear the name Mac Miller, what do you imagine? Like,
Short white dude, bro tanks, like, you know, fucking tight jeans at the bottom, but not at the top. Fucking tank hat or some shit like that. I don't know. One of these.
I don't know. I know.
But I imagine he has long hair.
I feel like he would fuck with Mac.
He doesn't have long hair.
I feel like he would fuck with Mac because he's like one of those artists that like plays like every instrument.
Yeah. He plays.
Well then.
He plays. Like he's not like no. He plays. Like he can play.
Like Mac is dope. Like Mac is dope.
All right.
Like I feel like people that are Mac fans like bro is fire.
But I always
Seriously, Holden, get on the.
No, but I always think about like
Internet.
the image that you think of when you hear the name Mac Miller is always like. I just feel like if you didn't know who Mac Miller was and you heard the name Mac.
I'm pretty sure I know who this dude is.
Definitely don't.
Pretty sure I know his face.
You know, as soon as you see his face, you know. What else is
Pop
happening?
culture.
A new Fallout game is coming out. I don't care.
Wait, speaking of games, the fucking new
Never played with-
Pokemon game trailer came out. Fuck everyone. That shit's about to be lit. Pokemon, let's go Pikachu, let's go.
That's exactly what I fucking said, bro.
It is. No, wait.
That's
kind of what you said.
exactly.
Yellow, bro. That's
Alright, sorry to interrupt, but exactly what the fuck I said. Cut off sleeves, bucket hats.
Yo.
I got it on the ball.
Okay, you need to send this picture to my email because this particular email, this particular picture is exactly what Milo described there, and I thought he was joking. That was kind of funny. I can't even laugh at this because I'm like,
snapback.
That's too
Snapback, fucking.
This is too funny for me to laugh at.
This one he's wearing the fucking.
No, he's chill. He's normal in that. Come on, man. But that tank top shit. Okay, that was. I can't even say anything about that. Well done. That was
Thank you very much.
That was spot on.
It's like a Mac Miller with a Pink Floyd T-shirt.
What number Google image was that?
I just got handed it.
First 5.
It was the first 5. All right. Then props.
Props. Oh, the second one.
The second one. Ooh.
What's the first one?
Now, what is the first Mac Miller Google image? I'm so curious.
Today on Not Evil, Mac Miller's Google image number 1.
Honestly, we just be talking about trash up.
He's pink.
Honestly, it's funny because like
I love it.
this shit is just gonna be hella fun. Like we really filmed this show so we can look back at what we're talking about.
No, and it's for the 5 people.
The people. The Canadians. It's for the Canadians.
This one's for Canada, man.
For the Philippines.
Yes, we are back. Even though we never left.
We never left.
You guys, that was a second to you guys, but we really just
We were gone.
hung out for a little
Had to
bit.
take that break.
All right, so where we started off from, man? I'm gonna like the split, man. You guys talk.
The news.
News
Just released another T-shirt with my brand Good Church.
Yes, Milo, if you guys don't know, has a brand called Good Church with him and his family out in San Francisco. Right? Yeah. Who is
my
he?
dude.
You and who?
My dude, a friend of mine. Just like he does all the fucking
You don't want to say his
business
name,
sort
you
of
don't wanna give
things.
him some
This is the
credit?
creative.
Jesus
Jake
Christ.
Fernandez, dude.
Jesus Christ, he knows what a Jake. He's
Fuck Jake. Fuck Jake.
Hey, don't fuck with Jakes.
Hey, we don't fuck with them.
When did you start Good Church?
Yes, it is.
Not too long ago. A couple months ago, actually. Like we just sort of threw together a couple of T-shirts. We designed a bunch of them, and then now we're just slowly releasing one by ones.
That's dope.
You have 4 so far, right?
4?
We have like stickers and then 3 shirts.
That's dope, man. How did you come up with the name Good Church?
Jake and I were driving back up from Los Angeles to SF. We're thinking of ideas, and that was the one we liked the most. It has no fucking meaning. Nothing has
Picture
meaning.
of the beer that I made with your beer sticker on it.
I don't.
Is that for sale?
The sticker?
The beer sticker.
Yeah, it's for sale.
That's a cool ass label for the beer, man. I really dug it.
Beer can, clean and simple.
I lost my microphone, bro.
Here's a microphone.
We thought we had lost the microphone, but there it is.
It's on right now.
Yeah, but that's dope, man. I really like the Good Church idea. Your style has always been something that's like popped out to me, and I'm glad that you're making merch and stuff, man. Like it was inevitable.
Long time coming, dude. It's been an idea forever, and now we finally got the shit to pull together.
Penises on shirts.
Seriously, dude.
It's about that time.
People are weak.
You know, we actually had a conversation the other day at Ron's house, me, Milo, and Anthony, and we talked about how
I have never been reported or like erased.
Okay, so in the realm of great artists, there are the people who draw penises the most.
Who's the one who's
And
that?
in the ranking of first,
Leonardo da Vinci.
probably, but we came to the conclusion that it was Picasso.
Picasso did a lot of dicks, man. A lot of
In the
dicks.
next place, we have Milo Shea.
Yeah.
I'm honestly surprised I've never been reported. Follow me at a visitor parking on Instagram.
Artists.
You see all the fat dudes with fucking dicks. Yeah.
Classic art.
Yeah,
But it's sick. I love it.
There's that other artist that just draws dicks all over the city, all over the world.
You guys ever follow Sketch Party?
Everywhere I've ever been in the world, which is not too many places, but I've been to a lot of different cities. I've always seen dick outlines, bro. It's a universal symbol.
You guys ever seen?
They have the penis art in ancient Roman graffiti. It's so funny. Huh? Oh. They have like fucking lewd fucking pictures of like graffiti in ancient Roman structures. It's hilarious. It's like they did the exact same shit.
Like ancient rope tags.
Yeah. penises,
That's
people
so
fucking.
sick.
Except it was way more common. Like now it's shocking, but back then, nakedness and
I guess
all
they didn't
your
have
bodily
words for
function
like
stuff was
fuck.
much more.
You know what I mean?
accepted.
Like, or like, cause people just be like writing like. Sometimes people just be writing like
Nowadays,
shit.
That was the equivalent of it. It's like, you know what? People having sex. Let's draw that because people are gonna be like, oh my god. Wow.
I'm not sure which country it is in Asia. It might be Thailand, but I'm probably wrong. But they had like a fertility festival, and that festival
A lot of countries
completely
like
celebrates.
Yeah.
No, but it celebrates the
that's
like
what
the
Easter
dick
is, man.
entirely. You know what I mean? Everyone's fucking like dressed up as a giant
Easter's
penis.
a fertility
That's
festival.
crazy. I
But no, it's all centered around the
Have you ever
human
heard-
genitalia,
have you-
like the male genitalia for the fertility festival. Everyone's where like they sell.
I think you're talking about
novelty.
Japan.
Most fertility festivals in
It's
some
Japan.
way
I'm pretty
are.
sure it's Japan.
Might be
I've
Japan.
seen this.
I have no idea.
They
I
have,
don't know
like,
my
a
facts.
festival where they're like, they basically praise penises. And it's like they have this.
That's so
And then
dope.
they have I think they have another one as well.
So
that's for,
dope.
like
That's so sick, dude.
for the vagina as well.
Oh, you know it, dude.
Well, both have to be.
Wow,
It's
what
like,
is
you know,
this?
like
We're like-
fertility is like a two-party thing.
This specific festival
Yeah.
really celebrates
They-
the
have you
dick,
ever-
the
male
knob,
aspect?
the male aspect, which is like
Well, I think they have one for.
they don't even celebrate the balls. It's
Same
just it's like
for-
the shaft. That's it.
No, and then also like on another,
So it's like the one thing that
These are
doesn't
some
really
veins.
add ass.
They really
it's
appreciate just the one vein.
in India they have like they.
What are you
they-
talking
they-
about, bro?
They like celebrate like
What am I talking about?
you know they have in the symbolism everywhere low key fucking praises that shit. You just don't fucking notice it. Some cultures just take it and like sugarcoat it more.
We should have a not
Exactly,
evil
just like Easter, the
dick
idea
parade
that Easter-
sort of festival
Why
going
does
on.
Easter celebrate eggs, my niggas? Like
I don't know
eggs,
about.
eggs and bunny rabbits don't go together.
They
It's
don't
like-
go together. It's
Yeah,
all about
no,
the
they
have its
fertility.
fucking
It's
lot.
paganism.
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
lot. So it's like
There's some,
eggs,
some
bunnies.
symbolism
It's just like-
behind that.
Nihiling with the facts.
Yeah.
This is what
But-
they tell the kids: eggs and bunnies.
Yeah, you
Eggs
ever
and
hear
bunnies.
about the Wadabe tribe? We've had this conversation.
The what?
We've had this conversation. There's this tribe called the Wadabe. I don't know if they do stuff. They do this still, but there's this. It might just be a tourist attraction now, but it's basically this festival where all the men wear makeup, and they all have to like smile. They get their teeth cleaned really white, and they all have to
No one
smile
smokes
and
in
like
the
do a
tribe.
dance.
Oh, RuPaul's Drag Race.
You know what I mean? They all have to dance. They all have to like dance, like do a certain dance, like in a
Dude,
crowd.
we're gonna get so
And
much
basically,
fire.
I know we're gonna get fucking flamed, dude. But basically,
You know what? Leave a comment how much you hate this fucking podcast right
The
now.
festival.
Let's
is
hear those
either-
Canadians.
The point of the festival is either for the female to steal someone's husband, or for the husband to steal someone's wife.
See, honestly, they have been on some advanced shit before everyone else. Think about this, bro.
Professional
Like,
swingers or something.
how many cultures have been?
It's swingers. That's all it is.
Swinging.
They're just swinging.
Professional.
Swinging.
They're just
I don't know what it
swinging.
is, but it sounds like swinging.
I've seen that on National Geographic. It's
Yeah,
funny
you know what I'm
because,
talking about.
like, the way that they
They get really like, I'm gonna just pull it up real fast. I'll pull it up for the people too, and I pull it up here.
There's some primary
But
sources.
these guys,
Secondary.
they get real. Look at these guys, man.
Damn, they're
Yeah.
in it.
They're
Holy
not playing.
shit.
They're not
They are
joking,
not
bro.
playing.
They're ready to get that ass.
That is
You
some.
see how ready this guy's?
Wow.
You see how ready these niggas are ready to fuck? It's no joke. This
Bro,
is-
just flip that around, like with the genders though, and that's basically a society that we have right now.
You see this guy, bro?
It's like
He's ready.
all the makeup that people be wearing nowadays. just-
Seriously, it's this thing.
This guy for sure.
Art, dude.
This guy's
Fucking
ready
art.
to nut for sure.
Oh, dude, he's probably nutting in that photo. You see those cross eyes, bro?
Anyway, yeah.
Lights and neck up
That's,
picture.
that's the
Exactly. You don't
the
see
makeup
that.
is sick,
It's getting
though.
decked up.
It's dope. It's fucking art,
Look,
dude.
it's sick. Like the whole color scheme they have going. Like, that shit.
So does it
Damn.
say what the actual thing is though?
What do you mean?
Like what's the actual festival or tradition that they're?
Look it
It's
up.
just
I was
fertility thing.
paraphrasing, but it's
Oh,
something
okay.
to do with stealing husbands. For
Good
real.
for them.
Bro, but that's
Crazy.
Basically,
I
the
get
chicks.
that.
I don't know. Something like the chicks are dominant, and then they basically all the men have to like
You know what that's
impress,
called, bro? You know what that's
impress
called,
the
bro?
women.
that's called smart civilization.
Oh.
Because we basically live by the same rules over here, but the difference is that the women aren't.
The women are the one who make up and shit.
Yeah, they're wearing makeup. Trying to
We got it all flipped around, man.
We have it. We have
Look,
it
you
wrong,
look at
bro.
birds, for example, dude. Fucking those little birds are always trying to impress the female species.
Exactly, bro. The dudes step it up.
Do you think that
Why do
wearing
you put on
makeup to
some
work
makeup, dog?
encourages sexualization in the workplace?
What?
No, I think makeup's so
what-
normalized. It's
Do you
like,
think wearing makeup to work as a woman increases the chances of sexualization in the workplace?
I think it does, but only because like us men, we're just fucking like.
Because it's genetic.
Savages.
At that
Just
point
savages.
in time, I feel like there's like
Yeah,
see, that's what
like-
I'm trying. Like that's a good question because depending on how the
Because
person's
makeup
cutting
makes it
like,
look nice.
No, but like but that's that going back to like if you really think about makeup and the colors like that they use and what they're using the makeup for is like to accentuate lips in a certain type of way to make certain to highlight certain features.
yeah, like the whole point of lipstick is to make your mouth sort of look like a vagina.
No.
Yeah,
Your lips get
oh,
flushed and your teeth get flushed when you're.
But it's also
Not Evil does not condone the words of Jinkies or any other affiliated members.
No, but I mean, it's
Continue.
interesting 'cause, I mean, but that's.
way to explain. You got that insurance.
Huh?
But I mean, that's obviously an okay thing. Like, that's something that we would say, well, the line should be somewhere way before that, because that's something that's very okay. Is wearing makeup to work's not a big deal.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
saying,
it's
like, no one would ever say you can't wear makeup because it's like, you're leading people on. Like, that's stupid.
I don't think it. I think it does only based off of the standards of society that we have for what is condoned beautiful, because I feel like people can wear makeup to accentuate features that they have. Like I don't even wear makeup, but this is not like my.
But men
my-
do things
you
that
know
are
what I mean?
similar, I think.
No, it's like
I mean,
you
when you
can-
wear like well-cut clothing, it's supposed to accentuate like
things
broad
that you,
shoulders.
but then in terms
It's
of
not to the same extreme
but in
though.
terms
no,
of,
yeah, well,
yeah, but in terms of like what is deemed attractive, like you could wear makeup to work and think you look good, but that might not be what somebody else thinks looks
yeah,
good.
because that's
so
also
that doesn't
not really
increase,
the
you know what I
point when
mean?
you ask a lot of people.
But like
Do I
that's what I
look
mean is
pretty?
like it does condone that to the extent of what the person is going for, based off of what we are all told is a figure of like what is beautiful. See, the thing that some people will wear makeup and people will say, oh my god, that person's so beautiful with makeup. This is this person just looks like what you think is beautiful.
do you think that us as the population informs what the media portrays as beautiful, or do you think the media tells us?
The media, to an extent.
Whoa.
Like because
Whoa.
we have no choice. We have no choice. We're subjected to media like since birth of standards.
But would you also say that the media is also subjected to trends that they see in the population?
It's a combination of both. But then I feel like when media catches on to a certain trend, they're able to use it to their advantage and blow it up. So that's why, like, for example, like everyone in the music scene who's making it is stemmed down. They're stemming down to like our scene, where we're doing shit that we think is cool that no one, like for example, like doesn't think is cool, like right, and then that kind of trickles its way up, and then the people who control the media are able to use that for their advantage. But by the time it's gotten there, we all are kind of like, this is not cool anymore. So it's like the
Late
media
to the
control,
game.
yeah. Like so
No,
the
yeah,
media
it's like
does
a
control.
constant cycle of the underground replacing the status quo and then becoming the status quo.
Yeah, so I feel like we, like to an extent, we control what the media portrays, but at the same time, there's a difference between us and what the masses are, who are just consumers, who only consume, who only follow, who don't create. So they're just like, okay, this guy's wearing this, it's cool, even though this person here was wearing it years ago, but not until this person who has gotten what everyone else says is like to this point in their life or has this much money is doing it. I think it's cool now, type shit.
I think it's almost like a natural cycle because it evolves so back and forth. It's almost like a chicken and egg situation where it's just
What came
bouncing back and
first?
forth. The relationship between us and like our informative media things, right? All these
Yeah.
things that influence us just bounces back and forth,
Corporations.
back and forth. And it almost has this natural kind of settling point. Like a lot of these like weird traditions that we had, like these male and female structures, made sense a long ass time ago. And for fair reasons, but now there's really no need for so many of them. So now there's this whole adjustment period where we have to kind of settle on something else, you know?
Yeah.
And it's all that developing very slowly.
No, if anything, a lot of it seems to be developing. It is developing very slowly on a broad spectrum of things in terms of everyone on Earth, because there are a lot of countries where you'll go where it feels literally like 50
years ago because they haven't gotten, they don't have the subjective media that we have. And
I think maybe they're also closer, like there are closer ties to that older way of thinking.
Yeah.
But
on another level, things are happening so rapidly in the place like here and shit. Like, there's so much shit going on that it's just like, yo, y'all need to slow down because it's like it's happening way too much. Just like we don't even know what's happening.
I feel
Like what is deemed acceptable and not acceptable? Like where are morals, bro?
A lot of shit happens. I don't even think it's a lot more shit that's going on. I think it's just we are now able to find out about anything that's going on at any time. So it's like, oh yeah, it seems like it's like more shit is happening. It's like, no, we should know it way faster. Like, think about like having to get fucking news from some motherfucker that had a fucking ride a horse to your neighborhood.
Yeah, in order to tell you the British are coming.
You wouldn't know shit for a long time. Like, bro, if you think about like the mindset that people like us are in, like our generation, like I feel like people sleep on exactly how important the fucking internet is. Like the internet is the stupidest thing in the world, bro.
I think something that's maybe a downside to that is like, okay, so imagine getting all your news delivered by someone right at home. Most of your life is not filled with like a constant assault of things happening, so when something large does happen, it's much bigger to you in your life. Now, I feel like that sense to us is so dull, because stuff is happening all the time.
Yeah, agreed.
Our acceptance of insane things that aren't
Completely
regular is very dull, because we're just being constantly berated by the over-traumatization of things.
Yeah, and it's not even just the over-dramatization, it's like see, like now because the internet does, like now that the internet does give us things kind of like you said, shit, we're able to see so much crazy shit, which makes us not think that it's so crazy because it is as common as you think, and that makes, which is sad, kind of draws the line of what is deemed okay. Like for example, like just on a random note, like fight videos and shit, like people, like that's not okay. Like random, but
kind of fight videos?
Like school fight videos, just random fight videos. People in the street fight videos.
World Star kind of shit.
No, they be funny, but still, like some of them be funny. But the amount of like videos that are not funny, that are just people actually fucking each other up and people watching it for the thrill of. Like,
do you think that
this dude fucked this other dude up? Like that makes it seem okay when in actuality it's just like this isn't really okay.
It's like almost
the idea that you're
if
like,
you're inciting it. If you're like inciting it for the fact that you want to post it online, then that's like borderline evil.
Yeah,
that's like borderline evil.
Yeah, exactly. It's like
that is
if you're not like actually assessing the situation and really like trying to break that shit up, type shit. Then what the fuck are you doing standing there like I'm gonna stand, I'm gonna follow you as you walk down the street, fucking each other up, not help, and just be like, oh. Goddamn!
Yeah, like, seriously, man.
Asshole.
Yeah, like yours, like like yours.
Let me just watch with my cellular device for a quick second.
There's so much of that's going on, and then other things like kids are like, not to bring up shit, like people are they discover so much power and like that they can do that shit too, that they can just like kids can just start cussing and like just be disrespectful, but and then like, there's so much of that's okay. It's normal now.
Do you think the media, how the media portrays these sort of acts, like desensitizes people to it?
Yeah, definitely.
What is like the UFC? Like,
it's the same thing. That's also like that, but it's still. But the idea, the difference is that they're doing it for entertainment.
I think that's when the media plays into it. It's just like I feel like even before like internet was around, like people were fucking each other up all the time. Exactly, like that.
It's not okay. It's not okay, but fuck it, they're doing it. Like, and to them, they're probably just like, yeah, this is fucking funny. This is not that serious. It is serious, but in their heads, bro, shit is desensitized. Like, fuck it. It's like this shit happens so much. Like, fuck it. This is not even that big of a deal. I see this everywhere. It's like, fuck it. So they're not thinking, oh damn, this is fucking dead ass serious.
No, exactly. But
it is.
But segue into what you were saying earlier about how like people, our generation is crucial when it comes to this internet shit, because they are asleep. The thing that sucks is that there's more kids in this generation than there were in our generation. The ones that came after us, there's a lot more of them now than us. And we were born in a time when there wasn't this shit. And we are able to see the internet and be like, the internet is important. But these other kids are all born with this shit in their hands already. They're all born
before they're even conscious. They have
they were born into
some sort of tablet.
This is like, like my mom didn't let me watch TV that much because definitely watching too much TV as a kid will affect you. And now like they don't watch TV anymore. You just have a phone.
Yeah.
A very good event that's very much comparable to like the advent of the internet is the invention of electricity. People are going through the exact same stuff, you know? People were losing jobs, things are getting replaced by machines and everything. And see, this is just going back to the whole news thing. If you are more sensitive to these philosophical questions, you know, you draw those lines, you know? So all that stuff is regulated. There's rules, laws, and everything to help us like deal with the advent of electricity. But now, I don't hear anyone asking questions about the internet, you know? But that is something that's so equally like just complete change for our civilization.
Yeah.
And no one talks about lines, you know? Like morally, or where we should have regulations.
And with the internet, it just helps. Like what I was saying earlier, shit is just faster now. Like the thing back in the day, it took a long time before things changed. You know what I mean? Like nowadays, music, everything, art, like TV shows, the way people like act, like slang, everything is changing like this because of the internet. Like too fast.
It's weird.
It's
no
too
one's
fast.
ever had to deal with anything like this before.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
tricky.
Yep.
The way things come in and out.
All we're seeing right now is like
you can't look on history and have a
see more into the negative effects.
No one ever on Earth before this has had access to this much information.
Yeah. But then at the same time, it feels so.
and now it's accessible to
Okay, see, if the internet,
everybody.
Bro, you can legit go to college on YouTube. I feel.
You can look.
Yep,
you can
seriously.
look whatever you want. Like if you told someone, I feel like if you told someone 20 years ago, like yo, even like, hey, just before people were using the internet, because in the 2000s and shit, people weren't fucking with the internet. People were like, oh, the internet, look at this shit. This is why y'all using the internet?
Nah.
Like, you guys are lame, man. That fucking shit that chirps in the corner. Like, get this shit the fuck out of here.
We were around.
Fuck that shit, man. Get that
We
shit
were around for
out
that
of
shit.
Imagine telling somebody.
I remember that shit too. I was scared of that sound.
Imagine telling
I used to
somebody
hear
from
that
the
sound and I
1800s
used
to
be
say.
I
scared.
remember accidentally going on the internet on my phone and thinking, damn, I'm gonna get charged crazy.
Yes.
oh my god, I totally remember that. That was like
Yeah,
6th
I
grade.
Yep,
feel like
completely.
I remember my mom used to be like, never go on the
It's like, did you go on the internet?
Never go
charged
on the
with a bill.
phone.
Like, I'm sorry, I pressed the wrong button. It's like,
Stop using that
You're
internet.
scared. Every single click, you're afraid.
Something's gonna happen. Something's dark going on here.
It's the end button.
There's something underneath the thing we don't know
We're not
about.
even that
Under that
old.
mask.
I
And it's
fucking
just,
like
still,
left
like,
the,
we don't
when
got
I
all
left
the
the states to go to the Philippines and shit. I had just got we had just got internet in our house, and I remember distinctly because I got it from a fucking CD, like a Windows CD that had like 900 hours of free internet. You basically just had to download the software, plug in your phone, and then dial it up. So
Dude,
it's like
it's
that was
crazy.
our first internet, bro. Like that's just crazy.
It's just insane that like now the internet is just accessible to everybody in their fucking pocket. You know what I mean? We all carry a little computer with us.
You guys remember like when texting was like expensive?
Yes, dude. You had to pay for minutes or all the kind of shit.
Did you guys ever go through BBM?
Yeah.
Americans go
Yes.
through BBM.
What's
Yeah.
BBM?
Blackberry Messenger.
Oh,
Ayo.
dude, oh.
That shit was
Okay.
hype, dog. MSN.
Dude, my first phone was a fucking 3310.
Oh really?
Yeah, like a Nokia, like
Clean.
yeah. I had
I feel that. Yeah, I don't know.
my first iPhone was when I first moved out here like 3 years ago.
I still have never.
I
had
can't even
iPhone.
remember what my first phone was. It
I
was
feel
so
like I've
fucking
never
weird.
It's a phone until they
To
were like
this
6th
day.
grade.
I'm going to do that. I'm not gonna get my kids a phone. If we get
Fuck
to
that.
I think that's
Give
a good
them
idea.
YouTube, learn
I'm
everything.
Fuck that shit. I need
I'm
to
trying
control
to
my life.
homeschool my children.
I would
man.
totally.
I will.
You like these dumb
I was
shits are not
homeschooled, nigga.
fucking influencing my child.
I totally agree, but like I feel like it's easier said than done. You know what I mean? I feel like
yeah.
because I see so many parents nowadays who also have the
Yeah.
same sort of mentalities, but now they're like they eventually give up because it is this so. It's everywhere. You can't escape that shit. You know what I mean?
It is.
But
like,
I guess
it's the environment.
it's perspective
but then at the same
too.
time, like that's the thing is like I would homeschool my kids, and people would always be like, oh, why would you not like let them go to regular school? Like I went to
Camera's done. Ah, shit.
I don't know if we can like record an ending or something. Cause okay, we still have the video. I mean the audio.
Damn.
Fuck it, man. Not Evil 13. Have a baby.
Till next time.
Kanye West. What else did we talk about?
Homeschooling children. We talked about the internet.
Education.
Watch
This is where the title screen comes in. We're all professional.
Woo!
Alright,
You guys realize that?
Check out Jinkies and Bandcamp.
Jinkies coming out with that new shit. Society coming out with that new shit.
Came
Pharaohs.
from you.
Not
Realize
evil.
that